Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to another session of Pillars of Eternity. In the last time that we played, we finally got our stronghold here at Cadnua. We have got ourselves up to 5 companions. We finally got Kana here, the chanter, basically a bard. We cleared this place out. We've started working on one of the upgrades. Let me just double check what it was. Oh, we've already built the Eastern Barbican, of course, which allows us to go towards the Wood End Plains and the crossroads between Cadnua, Durford and Defiance Bay. I need to remind myself precisely what we are doing as well. Following never far from the Queen, go to the temple, blah 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 blah. We found the Old Watcher, spoke to Merwold, killed him. Yeah, everything like that we've done. Okay, explore the Endless Paths. So we could go... Basically, there's a huge dungeon underneath Cadnua, which we could go and explore. That's what that would be. Find the ruins. That's much the same thing. Spend time traveling in Durance. That's just going to happen. Travel to Raedric's Hold. I don't think we're quite ready for that. We need a bit more experience and power. And travel with Edda to the Records Archive. So, if we look at the map, has anywhere else become available? There's Durford Village. We're now in Cadnua, and this road down here has now become available. So we could go that way and see what we come across. That sounds like the best idea to me. So let's head down here, and off we go. Marvellous! Looking forward to this. Just a heads up, I will probably only be playing for an hour, hour and a half.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Of
course.
I need to get some more recording and stuff done, as I'm going to be away. Go here, Cadnua. There is nothing. Oh yes, there is. Wood End Plains. Let's go and find what's down there, shall we? I'm fully equipped with my tea. That's all you need for games like this. Okay, so a new wilderness area that we can go and explore. Lots of forest trolls and a piragua. So we'll assign you to attack that. I need to remind myself precisely what everyone is. You're now a sword and board cleric. You are a straight up fighter. You are a wand. Oh, that's Mordred. So we're going to wait until these guys engage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. You're shooting. Let's shoot her. And then Mordred. Let's drop a couple of bombs in here, shall we? There we go. A little bit closer. You should actually have an easier time of it because your range is bigger. Right! Explosions! That one doesn't seem to have seen us yet, so we'll just kind of leave him hanging around back there. Totally fine. It's no problem. Do you have that? Let's come after my wizards. Thank you so much for that. Are we still firing Pilgra? We are. Let's make sure we aim at that. You can do... Do we need less? Armor of Faith even. Let's get an Armor of Faith. Right. There.
Yes.
Now the last time that I played this game, we had Durant purely as a ranged character with his two-handed quarterstaff. But I want to see how he is with sword and board because he has such high resolve that he should basically never fail concentration checks. So he can be a melee, he just was too squishy before. So I'm rather hoping that that has been improved with the shield.
That's not
Seems to be so far. Oh, she's immune. Oh, that's a small earth blight. We seem to have killed the other thing. Alright, it looks like you two are going to be hunted. Thankfully, we are rather quick, so there's no real problem. Do we want to continue wasting spells on these guys? I mean, this is literally the first 1 minute. Let's have you attack him. Try and do a bit of sneaking. We're going to try and hit you with a flame thing. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. In fact, we can hit them all and not hit any of ours. I like it. Fire. They do regenerate, but they are dying quickly.
I shall deal with this one.
So all aiming at the same guy. Just him. He's down. And we just need to hit these ones. We'll shoot that one first. I think I might get you to do me another fire spell, because that was pretty effective.
Following your...
Who's next? That guy. They're just taking a bit of a beating now. Taking his healing over time thing is worn out. I think that only lasts at the beginning of the fight. Okay, now we're all on this one guy. We should be fine. There we go, Kana got the final shot. With his gun. Excellent.
Hey.
Hey. I'd say let's just dump it all in our inventory. Party inventory. Right, onwards. We used up 2 level 1 spells. Not too bad. Oh, 3 actually, technically. Including Durance's Armour of Faith. Didn't lose too many hit points, that was the important thing. What's up here? Nothing? There's a lion. Oh, we never used any of his chants. That was a long fight. We had several chants coming through. Mistake. You want to say something? Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
Mordred, what can I do for you? I just said that.
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think. There's no point speculating. The situation is dire.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
How may I be of service? Tell me about Edda. I've been gone long enough, for Pete's sake. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I suspect I'll always think of the forests and fields of Edda as my home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us, and there's a sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh in the minds of many, as you may have noticed here. Has it been difficult to adjust to the Deerwood? People are informal, hot-blooded, more attentive to insult than to duty, but as long as one avoids provocation, it's easy enough to get along. I've grown accustomed enough to keeping my thoughts to myself, anyway. How may I be of service? How long were you in the Gilded Vale? He shrugs, fidgeting with the hem of his sleeve. Not much longer than you. As you saw, it was hardly the haven that had been advertised. Any thoughts on what I should do next? He tugs at his sleeves. Meerwald urged you to seek out the Leaden Key agents in Defiance Bay, yes? If his condition is any warning, we should find them with all haste. That is all. None of the others want to chat?
Hey.
Alright then. Lion pelt, lovely jubbly. Grab that. Oh, hello. Jalen Demath. What's up, Jalen Demath? As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this woman's soul. Voices of the path seem to call out to you. I'm just going to read through this real quick. It's a bit too much to do the voice acting for every little part, I'm afraid. Right.
I shall be discreet. All right, then.
So all of us have been seen.
What?
Who actually is the most stealthy? Because I want to see what's in that box. Stealth 2, Stealth 2, Stealth 2, Stealth 2, Stealth 2. None of us.
What?
Hey,
I'll get Edda to do it. He seems to be more stealthy than the mages, which is weird considering he's in armor. Oh, it's just a camp thing. Oops. Hi. No, I didn't nick anything.
hey.
What was that one? Tucked under a flap in this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell, strung with something. Alright, onwards. Let's see what we
Keeping
come
an eye
across. There's a path. Where does this lead? To the Aidwan Bridge, most likely. I don't think we're quite ready for that just yet. Although we could open it up. Yeah, now that's open. Ooh, what's this? A dead farmhouse.
Let's keep quiet.
Let's keep quiet. Sneaky, sneaky time. Shh. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Let's stop being sneaky, sneaky then. Just pick up whatever that is. And read what this says. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled slats. Alrighty then. Onwards. Oh, that's the bottom of the map. Interesting. Where does this lead? This leads to the Searing Falls. Okay. I'm not done with this place yet, though. Oh. A piragua.
Will they?
We need to split you guys up.
Yeah.
Mordred, why are you not shooting? Do you not have an AI set up? I think I want you all to be defensive rather than defend self. So that you react to enemies rather than just kind of standing there. Mordred, we already know. Okay, you're all defensive.
That's not very helpful.
Ow, you guys have taken... Ow! What's hitting us? Infestation of maggots. 10 damage by percentage of endurance lost over 20 seconds. Ow.
It's not working.
Crap. Right, you need to go melee, buddy. Just to deal with that flame type. Hopefully it dies when he dies. She dies. It dies. Whatever. Right, this is taking too long. What's that? Oh crap, I'm down. Whoops. Right, time to finish this.
Just like an.
Oh, for Pete's sake. This infestation of maggots thing is ridiculously strong.
Hey.
Please kill this thing. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. Right, Kana. Let's bring out... resistance strength.
Rock 10!
Bit late. Alright, everyone's up. Everyone heal up. There we go. Do you guys actually get a negative? You do. Minus 50% healing received. Both of you. Bugger. I didn't realise it was going to hurt you that much. Otherwise I would have reacted a little bit quicker than I perhaps did. Let's head up here, see what we find. Oh, it's a caravan. Or a cart. A cart with nobody else up here. Find
Easy
that
now.
dubious. Let's have a search. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh, magic bow. That's just a fine hunting bow. And what about this?
Following your lead.
I need you to be using a big gun. Again. Right. Well, there didn't seem to be anything of particular interest over here. Can I see off the edge? Maybe shoot from this position of strength?
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to us.
Alright, back down then. I'm going to guess that's something to do with a quest later on. Oh, we never went up there. Okie dokie. We can do that. Ooh, forest lurker. Let's back off.
Let's burn this away!
Just to make sure he's on his own. Mordred, I think it's your turn to do some fiery stuff.
Of course.
Plus speed is really nice. Actually, no. If we can get closer, we can give him a full blast here. That miss. That didn't.
Attack!
Alright. Durance is taking a bit of it.
That's it!
Back off, back off. Oh crap. Do you have that sanctuary spell? Is that it? Isolates a single target within protective sphere, shielding them from harm while their endurance regenerates. Oh, just in time. Have it. Oh, it's actually a regeneration as well. Okay, that is actually an amazing spell. I wish I had realised that before. Can you do a chant? You can. What's this thing? Accuracy 42, requires 3 phases. Reduces damage reduction of enemies in the area of effect. That's more of them. Creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area of effect. So, it's a close range thing. I think in that case we want some Skeletons.
Yes?
Right there.
Stand!
Hi. But that spell was epic. I really rate that spell. Like, completely healed him. I have never used that spell before and I regret it immensely. Haha, awesome. Okay, let's grab this. Some more All Lands candle. And some more down here. Is this the edge of the map? Yes, it is. Where does this lead to? Stormwall Gorge. I do wish that they were like coloured differently for places that you have not actually been to yet. Like, we've been to Cardnua, colour that differently. Like in Baldur's Gate, you would find a province and it would be coloured grey like this. Like, you know of it, but you haven't been there. Because at this rate, I'm just going to forget where I've been and where I haven't. Which would suck. Whoa, hello. Another forest lurker. Let's back off. And actually, Durance. Back a bit. Make sure these two get tied up. Now you can attack. There we go. As long as you're attacking Edda, that's fine, because he heals himself. I think we are going to have to rest at some point. Oh yeah, we have blowy uppy magic, don't we? Totally forgot about that.
I'm here.
Do that again. That was rather fun. He's going for drugs.
That's it!
Victory is ours.
What?
Let's do a bit of healing. Make sure that we can keep in the fight here. Wound binding, it's very useful. Did I keep that stuff? What are you using? That's just a sword. Chuck it. Svef. Remove Svef Crash. Chuck all of those in the bag. Likewise with that stuff. Alright, cool.
What?
Right, onwards. Now that we're basically back at full strength, except for the wizards, but that's because they were knocked out. Oh, another forest lurker. Actually, hang on. Try to do something first. Don't. Wait until he's tied down. No, he's still not tied down. Alright, now you don't need a bounty for this. Just go Sintra.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
That's it!
That, and then Chanter. You've actually got to your chant.
Stand.
There we go. Loads more damage. That's fine, girls. It's pretty tough. There we go. Nice.
What?
Alright, cool. Whoops. Looks like we're going up one of the crest things. Yes, we are. Anything up here? No.
Let's keep quiet.
Can you see anything? Like what killed this guy? Nothing. Hide armor and some money. Not at all suspicious, just a dead body on a little hill. Alright. Let's go back down here. Just gonna move on. Alright.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Make sure we get all of the dark areas revealed. Considering we've not been along this road like at all. Sagani and Itamuk.
Hush, Itamuk. We'll just wait a little longer.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on the bear figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itamuk. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest incarnation, which could be anyone. And how long have you been looking for Persok? Her painted brows lower, and her compact muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
How does that statuette figure into it? She adjusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in a small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished edgerow is worn in a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
What will you do now? I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees. He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I just want to better look at it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary, but curious. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You are standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amid the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the waters hundreds of feet below you. I see a vision of cliffs high above the water. Does that sound familiar? I've got it. He's standing on a cliff. Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. I need more perception.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a real watcher. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persock on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Yay! And now we have another character.
Ready,
who
Watcher.
Is a Ranger. We have a Ranger. Awesome. Boreal Dwarf. Are we all level 4? We are. She's mighty. She's very perceptive. Faithful Companion. Plus 30 defense against dominated, charmed, confused attacks. Minus 5 seconds duration for dominated, charmed, and confused duration. Cool. Fine hide armor. Hunter's instincts plus 15 accuracy against wilders, plus 15 against primordials. And Itumak, who is a Arctic fox or something like that. I think it's something like that, yeah. Cool. And what stuff do you have? You've got the fine hide armor. You have a Musuk hunting bow. Unique hunting bow, two-handed. It's fast. 12 to 16 pierce crush damage. Plus 8 accuracy. Blimey, that's actually pretty good. Sagani's hunting bow is made for a dual role. In her home village, the hunters pursue game both to kill and to subdue, often using blunt arrows to stun small quarry. These captured animals are sometimes raised or traded to other villages. As a result, Sagani's Musuk's bow can fire arrows that do pierce or crush damage, but at slightly reduced range and damage. Interesting. How do you switch? It says either, or does it literally do both? When an ore is listed, the attack will always do damage type that will do the damage type that the target is most vulnerable to. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's a pretty good weapon. And what about your skills? What do you have? Second Wind. Marked prey, 1 per encounter, designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger an animal companion a damage bonus against that target. And wounding shot, 2 per encounter. So both of these are encounter, yes they are. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target's enemy's progress, hobbling the target, inflicting raw damage over time to it.
What?
Cool.